he was.
Oh, note the kappa. That's the kappa thing.
Yeah, the stupid face.
Meg does not have kappa in that. Okay, this is Mardek. It's an RPG. It's a classic RPG for the that's a free one that you can find in multiple places on the internet. It has 3 iterations, so this is chapter 2 out of 3. I love this one. It's a beautiful RPG. It's very, very funny. Has tons and tons of characters, but it's also very quiet because you read everything. But we're gonna read all those lines out loud with everybody getting their own individual role, and it's awesome. It's a little bit confusing. It's a bit odd, but it's great. Here, I'll give you a slight clue about the stuff here. We'll just go ahead and we'll mess around a little bit before people show up, because I was looking at some of the stuff beforehand. We could get lines because you guys, well, if you guys could see your line. I know, well, technically this is Ant's line that's going to be coming up in a second here. It'll get music in a second here. Just give it 1 second. It doesn't start a new music until I go to a new area, so right.
Ha!
Huh?
Ha!
Ah.
Deugan has a line referring to the shaman that says, "She's a zombie." Ha! I told you it was a chica.
Okay, you're a girl. All right, we have it now clarified. Okay.
I'm totally gonna say he.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get some small. I was leveling up in here all week. So.
Hey, I'm back.
Hey, Ant's back.
He was
Okay.
only waiting on you, darling.
Let's go ahead and do it. It's all right.
This is literally ridiculous.
It's college. What do you? It's all right. You are doing everything that you can do.
You, baby. There's nothing wrong. That's why you moved now before we got started, and we weren't waiting in the middle.
That was a good plan.
It's fine.
Now, this is actually kind of interesting for the guys who didn't see this last week because I never did it. I'm about to go to the left side of the lake. Technically, Ant, you do have lines here, but they're not in the script. So.
I'll wait for them to come up on screen. Sorry for the delay then.
That's fine.
I get your stream actually loaded though right now. I just opened my laptop.
That's fine.
Sorry.
Make sure your volume is up. Durpo, what do you mean? You guys not able to hear things? I got all the volumes pretty much equalized on my end. Should be able to hear stuff. Talking to Forest. Okay.
What part does Toof have again?
Toof. Bernard.
Alright, thank you.
No problem. Say one, Ant.
It's loaded.
Okay. It's up.
No, let's not go that way.
And that would be you, Auntie. Can you see it?
Oh, jeez, I have an ad. Give me a sec.
Of course. Auntie, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, is it showing up on shortly. Is it showing up on is it still doing a commercial?
Oh, come on, I didn't get a commercial.
Okay. You have a line on the screen. If you want to do it, I could just do the line. This is just a small little bit, but okay. So Auntie said we shouldn't go that way. Why not? It looks like there might be something interesting in there.
There's the ad.
And
Oh, is this a non-scripted?
this is non-scripted.
line?
I'm just giving you an example
Okay,
of
I
how
can
this
read
works. Yeah. All right. Did you already see it?
Why not? It looks like there might be something interesting in there.
Okay, and Ant, you have a line next. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this at all. This is why where we're doing a script for this.
No, I'm pretty sure there isn't. Besides, we're on a mission here. A quest, too, actually. So we can't just keep going into random temples and stuff.
Wait for it. Like I said, this is why we have a script, guys, so that they can keep up as we're going along. But right now, when you're ready, Ant. Or Auntie.
I'm waiting for it to
Okay.
update.
I know.
Yeah, I still see Emela myself. I'm like, dang, Aunt, you are good. I don't even see it on this.
Yeah, it's because she loaded. It's because she loaded it up so quickly. Tell me when you got it, Auntie.
There we
love
go. If you say so, but how do you know that there's a temple this way?
Gulp, gulp.
I've been enjoying I'm finishing my coffee. Yes.
Your icky coffee.
Yes. Icky coffee. Nasty, nasty coffee.
Did you guys hear me say my line?
Yes.
Yeah, move on,
Yep.
Zach.
Indeed.
I did move on then. And
I don't, but that's not important anyway. Let's go.
so essentially, she's being suggestive of not going that way. That does get it. This is I love this. This is so you have to like if you swim up from here, you'll end up on the pier again. You say swim to the surface. Somehow, despite the fact that you're all wearing heavy metal armor, you manage to swim to the surface and climb up on the slippery wooden slide of a slippery wooden pier. This game loves to poke fun at everything that they just take for granted in various games and RPGs, and I love it. It actually pokes fun at other games and all that and stuff like that too. But let's go ahead and we're gonna move on. Okay. Gonna have lines in just a second, guys. You guys ready? Who's got the next line?
Would that be Vehrn?
I think it's Vehrn.
Well, yeah, Vehrn will be
Yes.
the first line once you're actually there.
Okay, and get ready. Get ready, Vehrn, and here we go. You're up, Vehrn.
Greetings and well met there, friends. You look like soldiers. Were you sent because of monsters and things that seem to have become unusually active and missing Shaman? Eh?
Well, yes, that's exactly why we're here. How did you guess?
I'm here for the same thing, you see. I knew they'd send soldiers.
You have the next line too.
I'm sorry though, but you're not needed. You can go home. I'll be handling this. No need for petty soldiers to get involved.
Petty soldiers? Who the bloody hell do you think you are, mate?
I am Vehrn El Genobi, a paladin of Yalort. My mission is to aid those in need of it, and I came here on the winds to help these people in distress.
You came on the winds?
Well, not literally, but you know what I mean.
No, I don't.
Anyway, you soldiers won't be necessary because I'm quite capable of handling things myself. And I said that already, so go home.
And what makes you so sure you won't be overrun by something you're not expecting? You seem like the sort of guy who works alone, so how will you handle that?
Why, I'll pray to Yalort for assistance, of course.
And that'll help, will it? Directly help before ever zap your foes with green lightning, anything like that?
Not in so many words, no, but Yalort does assist me, just not in such vulgar ways. He's much more subtle. He gives me support, not lightning bolts.
Sure, you say so.
Anyway, silence. You're just soldiers. Godless, heathen soldiers too, probably. You wouldn't understand. I suggest you all go home and play with your toys and pray to Yalort to forgive you for not worshipping him, while I do what needs to be done here. Adios.
He'll be dead within the hour.
Go ahead, keep going.
But Amelia, this is your hometown, eh? Maybe we should go and say hello to your parents, or maybe your friends.
My parents moved away a while ago, probably, so they don't live here anymore. And, all my friends moved away too, just like I did. So nobody I know lives here anymore.
Oh, okay. How about we go back to your old house anyway? I'd like to see where you grew up. It'd be interesting.
It's probably been knocked down or something, but hey, we should go to the barracks and see the guard captain there. Yeah, let's go and do our mission. Come on.
Right.
Okay. So let's go ahead and take a quick peek around. Now, like I said, feel free to chat while I'm going along with this. I'm gonna say a few of the lines that the actual villagers are saying too. Have you ever heard of the Emela Chris's ladder boy? I bet you haven't. The water one's supposedly hidden around here, but nobody knows where. I checked in my bed and bookshelf and under my table and didn't find it at all. It's a really well-hidden mystery. Good job, old man. You checked everywhere. Well played out. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do some shopping while we're around town. Ooh, that looks nice. Feel free to talk, guys, while I shop.
So, okay, now a good time to tease you about listening to you grunt and groan all the time again?
Okay. Listen to me grunt.
Like zombies in the background, zombies doing stuff.
I will mute myself next time. I am sorry.
No, I thought it was funny.
Oh, who is that?
You can do that if you want. I mean.
Chase the Iron Dwarf.
Chase the
dude.
yeah, thank you.
They're having issues with the mute button. I hit the wrong button and it sent me haywire.
Yes, you did. Oh my. Now, as I said before, I did do some leveling up in between this week and last week, so I got a little bit of money to spend and stuff to sell if I want to, so we are actually going to be able to get some decent gear before we move on, so that's always a good thing. Deugan does the great swords. We're going to get him... actually, I'm going to give Mardek crap first, because, you know, surprisingly, even though this game is Mardek, he gets the worst crap. He is usually much lower level than everybody else, and even though he's in every single mission, every single time, you cannot do anything without him selected, and yet he's always at a low level. It's ridiculous. I don't know what's up with that.
They're probably poking fun at another thing in the RPGs, almost like Gandhi is most likely to use nuclear weapons in Civ 5.
Right.
By the way, Meg comments that she loves this and that she just started it. But for those of you who are not aware, Pack's been uploading all of these, so if you've missed them, you can go back and see them on YouTube.
And I can guarantee
done the first game and the second game so far.
Well, this is part of the second game, but yes. And I can guarantee you haven't seen it because nobody has. No one's been watching that video at all.
I played them again, even though I sat here through them the first time and gave them all love and like. So meh.
By the way, Pack, the reason Mardek sucks is because he's like the only guy who gets a revive.
Well, yeah, but he's also supposed to be the hero character with all the power and stuff like that, and yet he sucks. He should be leveling up.
Hero character.
He should be, yeah, but he should be leveling up more than anybody else. He's actually supposed to be like an all-around character. He's just all-around bad. That's the problem. But whatever.
He's the Wheatley of RPGs.
Brodo, if it sounded resentful, it's because it is annoying when you do something that's different and fun, and because it's different, it doesn't get viewed because people are like, oh, I don't recognize that game, and they don't even look at it or give it a chance. And it's really a lot of fun.
It is.
Until you get to the third one, then it's just
I've
aggravating.
seen many new interesting games because of Pack.
Thank you. I do try. Oh, let me talk to the guy. What's this guy gonna say? Let's see. Yeah. 'Cause I love the stuff that the townies say in this. It's often quite funny. I should go back to the other place and talk to the bearded guy. Why is there an old man running this shop? That's stupid. Good.
He
yeah.
is running the shop, literally.
Got some girl over here. Did you hear? Pseudo Lone Wolf likes Fire Quill. Ooh, yeah. That's great.
Town gossip, come on.
And this
Honey's inner old lady is coming out.
This guy named Chap says,
Hey.
I live alone and am so lonely. That's it.
Oh, another
He's
forever
one
alone.
sad chap.
This game is great.
Oh wow, this is a packed place. This wall is my friend.
What?
She said this wall is my friend. These pots remind me of
It's
women.
a wall of solitude.
Then this one, also named Chap, is these pots remind me of women. I like women. They can be used for carnal relations. There is one woman in this house.
You don't say. The
And the
sprite
pots
totally
remind
isn't the
you?
only one that's different.
His face.
Which one do you think she's not with?
Is that just because they're curvy or something? I mean, what the what?
Okay, here's another one. We all
No
looked at...
polar
Think
eyes.
about that for a second.
I think it's because he's staring at them a lot. Okay, we all look the same and like the same food probably, but you never can tell with that sort of thing. So I had fish...
They're all named Chap.
And they're all named Chap. So I had fish for food some time ago. I miss it now. Okay. I'm gonna talk to the girl last. I'm gonna talk to the girl last, because that's gonna be the obvious one. Damn that shaman, this commotion in the village is all that shaman's fault. Now, all hell is breaking loose. I just don't know what to do anymore. I think I might just end it all. Yeah, drama queen, okay. Life is fun.
When you don't know what's going on, blame the government.
Oh, and this guy's got an angry look on his face. Life is fun, party with me.
It's like the Smurfs all over again. There's only one Smurfette.
Oh, this is a good one.
Eyebrows angrily tilted.
Do you like biscuits? I like biscuits. How about lobster? I don't even know what one of those is.
Inquisitive
I like lobster.
Chap.
What's that? You want to read my bookshelf? Is that some kind of creepy pickup line? Ew!
Oh, dude.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, and the guy in the bed. I'm sleeping!
Well, it's...
If you're
And
sleeping,
how are you talking?
I think that's the point.
That's a don't ask, don't tell question.
Hi.
Breaking the 3.5 wall.
I did the girl. The girl says, I'm a woman. That's it.
We never would have known.
That's it.
Okay.
You what?
You really need to think about what you say. You're as bad as I am. Hey, guys. Hold on now. I did the woman. And the woman said...
Oh, stop.
Serious.
Oh,
You
stop.
guys are always harassing me.
Nope. Pack, you're not getting out of this one. You brought this one yourself.
That's what he said.
Nobody gets out alive.
Self-inflicted torture.
Sorry.
I told you last week, the women will take over.
Excuse you.
Am I doing Zach's
I
lines right
resemble
now?
that remark.
Dang it. I think I'm doing Zach's line right now.
You are.
Poop.
Where's Zach start?
Down.
Yeah, I don't have any lines right here.
Okay, I just started talking to a guy named Zach.
Sequence breaking.
Okay, evidently he's a mercenary that I can hire later on. Okay, we'll get back to him, I guess. Oh, I talked to the barkeep. He says, I can't be bothered serving you right now. Get out of my bleeding face.
Why is his face bleeding?
I don't know. I don't know why his face is
You
bleeding.
didn't even try to do a good accent with that. Come on.
No, I'm not doing accents when I'm not doing when we're not doing actual lines, so. Is there like a weapon shop or no, I already did the weapon shop. Is there an accessory shop around here? Cuz
There might be, but it's probably on the right side of the village.
oh, actually this is an all things shop. That would explain it.
Because
It sells all the things. It sells all the things.
All the things.
All the things. Say it
Are you
again.
gonna be doing anything for the Minecraft community live stream?
Yes, I am. I'm going to be in there at least twice. I think I'm signed up twice for it. And I
When
have
is that anyway?
next weekend.
Okay.
Okay, there are two people staring at mushrooms here. I'm wondering what they're saying. I'm scared to click this guy. Where are my
Guys are rainbows.
Where are my brothers? They said to meet me at the mushrooms for a good old-fashioned swearing competition, but they're not here and I don't know where they are at all, and I can't see them anywhere and I'm too scared and lazy to go look for them.
Because you're staring at a mushroom, that's why.
Oh, and I actually have lines here.
Old-fashioned swearing contest.
And Mardek says, maybe we can help? Ew, what? No, you can't. Stop meddling. I don't know you. Go away!
So defensive.
Brother Beardbert.
And we got another guy down here. Where are my brothers? They said to meet me at the mushrooms for a good old chat about women and how to consider them as to be objects, but they're not here and I can't be asked to look for them. Oh well, there's my day gone down the pond hole.
So they're all at a different mushroom.
Yep. Well, there's that guy over there who looks like you and is also looking for his brothers. That guy's
And
probably...
they're also named the same thing.
And that guy's probably an imposter. That's not a very nice thing to do, impostering. I hope he regrets it on his deathbed.
Okay, I don't know if this is considered a spoiler or not, but I think if you like go around the tree line or whatever, there's like a group of 5 of them somewhere.
Group of 5 of them around the tree line, huh? Hold on. Actually, I remembered this. If you go to the map, it shows you every path that you can go. This is how you find the secrets in this game. I'm seeing something way up there. Let's go take a look.
Pack?
Yes.
Aunt Macaroni is new and is a big fan and
I'd see
is
that.
coming around. So, you don't do the shoutouts, but meh, I can.
Okay, hi Aunt
What's their
Macaroni.
name?
Oh, here's another guy with the mushrooms.
Aunt Mac with 2 C's, Aroni.
Aunt Macaroni. Okay, here's another one. Where are my brothers? They said to meet me at the mushrooms for a good old-fashioned time of let's take our clothes off and run around scaring children. But they're not here, and I'm glad because that idea sounds stupid and illegal.
Finally, a logical one.
Something's messed up about these brothers.
I think.
Are they
That's
brothers
what they
or
get
are
for
they
all
brothers?
staring at mushrooms.
Again, don't ask, don't tell question. Let's just
Okay.
move on.
Are there any more? Okay, I think that's it. It looks like it's just those 3.
Yeah, I think I'm remembering the wrong thing, sorry.
No, that's fine. We found one more. That's fine. Alright, what's...
There's a cave. There's a cave.
Yeah, I know what that cave is. We'll be going there eventually, don't worry.
Okay.
Alright, get ready for the next lines. It's time for Oh Captain, My Captain. You ready there, JT? Remember correctly? It's the JT, right? You are up. Go ahead and say your line.
You're soldiers, right? From Gunpla, I assume. Were you sent by Jackie Boy to help with the monsters and things?
Well, that's right.
Jolly good, right. I suppose I should fill you in then. Monsters seem to be coming from the woods, the south of the village. Normally there are monsters in there, just like any woodland, but it's only recently that they've been acting up like they are. It's odd. I'd assume this is due to disappearance of the shaman. The monsters started going wild when the shaman just went missing one day. Nobody knows why, or where the shaman went. So your main mission is to find the shaman. If the shaman returns, then surely the monster's odd rage will subside, and then can be at peace once more. So your main mission is to find the
You're at, so that's all you have to do. Are you there, JT? JT, are you still there? I think we lost JT.
He dropped off the face of the planet. What happened?
I have a feeling he's talking to somebody real low. Okay, well.
He just said what happened. He fell off the face of the planet.
Okay, well, I guess, so go down and do your best. Best luck to you, soldiers. Okay, there we go.
Commercial in 15.
Okay. I suppose I can wait for 15, 30, whatever seconds, but we can start walking. Okay, so he gave the mission. We can start heading that way. Though by the time the commercial's over, we will be heading there. Hack JT crash. Well, there you go. That would definitely be why. That's a shame. He almost got all his lines out there, too. He did a good job.
Am I glad that didn't happen to me?
He did a pretty good job.
Almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
And thermonuclear weapons.
It counts enough when you got most of your lines out there. There are actors that have not been able... Okay, so we can go ahead back over to here. That's good. So, now I gotta do epic caveage through forestry. There. Okay. Feel free to chat it up, because I need to do stuff now.
Ogmass is an awesome person.
Hang on, guys. I have to move again.
Okay.
Some guy with his guitar wants to sit.
Dak, you better be leveling up Emela's
you're
basic
better.
or something.
I better be what now?
You gave that guy a really weird stare when you said that.
You better
Gave
be
me a-
leveling up Emela's basic,
gave me
because
a-
that attack is going to do nothing.
I just scared the crap out of myself.
Never mind, he left.
Okay.
And he gave me a really dirty look.
Did he hear the rest of us?
Heard you talking shit.
Watch the language, man. Watch the language.
Oh, right, sorry.
He heard you talking shnikey.
Snikey? That's the
He heard
first
you
thing to
talking
come up
crap.
with.
It was funnier to say it like that. So yes, I definitely came up with that.
Snakey!
Snikey! Okay, I gotta do that one. I just gotta get the things equipped here. Oh, yeah. Anything here? No, no. Good. Wait, what's that? Oh! Oh! I did not finish that. Okay, so I gotta re-equip her with something. Excuse me as I sort out my gear.
Also, Pack, I'm not sure if it's in this game or the next one, but a lot of the equipment in one of them gives you skills and passives and stuff like you're equipping right now.
Oh, I know. But, the best ones don't come until the next game. Like, you get, the ability to get experience gains and stuff like that.
Pack?
Yeah.
I don't think the third game is compatible with the save file of the second. At least that's what I read on the wiki.
It used to not be. From what I remember, it is now. Or
We
it
shall
has been for a
find
while.
out.
Yeah, we'll eventually find out about that. Ooh, that
Whoa,
looked
those are creepy.
painful. You see how little damage that he did, by the way? Mardek is such a wimp.
Oh, nice, TJ. How's Cookie Clicker going? Well, he's making Ant cry over it, so he's doing pretty dang good.
That's one way of putting it, but that's kind of mean, hon.
You are mean, Pack.
Yeah.
I may actually be genuinely upset about it, which is dumb.
Actually, I just remembered something. We gotta put this on him. Put it like that. I
And the
forgot that I
sad
got
part
that.
is, Mardek only gets weaker.
I know! I know! It's ridiculous.
They should just call this an anti-RPG.
Well, that's just
That's
weird.
what's so fun about it, because
It's like
it
in a lot
pokes
of-
fun at it, and you know it's very lighthearted, poking fun at it while still being a great RPG.
Yeah.
It's like in a lot of animes where you see the main character get killed in almost every single episode.
Yeah. Or Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Some old dude with an accordion just walked by. I love college.
With an accordion.
So the young guy with the guitar was dismissed when you commented out there's like I'm gonna have to move, there's like the guitar gonna play. And now there's an old guy with an accordion just strolling on by. Nice.
The Rogue College Band. It's what all the hipsters listen to.
They're brothers trying to find each other at the mushrooms.
Oh, dude.
That's why he isn't.
And he brings it back around again. That's great.
This is a kind
Right
of
as I
musical that rides
see-
around on a unicycle.
He said that right as I see Pack approaching a mushroom on the side. It was great.
I love college so
Because of the
much.
delay.
Welcome back, by the way,
Except for the
JT.
internet, that was not fun.
I'm sorry you weren't able to finish your lines. Thank you for getting what you could out there before you crashed. I did finish it up for you, by the way.
So,
You're probably gonna get more lines, though. Yeah, it happens.
You were fine, darling.
Yeah.
You got most of them out before
Yeah.
you crashed, and you
And
can't
he-
help that.
And you did a pretty good job of them, too. Dang
my
it, I didn't mean to do
computer
that.
kind of overheated.
Oh, that
He's
sucks.
got the cutest accent. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it went perfect with the roll.
Accent?
That was
I thought he
JT
was
with that awesome
bad
accent.
that I thought he was doing the accent for the role.
Yeah, I'm kind of in that same boat.
I was thinking that too, but
I'm deciding if I want to go back. Well, it was perfect. We unexpectedly got somebody with the perfect accent for the role, so I'm happy with that. Hello. I seem to be fighting balloons.
Music for this, by the way.
Yeah, isn't it great? Let's go with that.
Yeah, that I'll see in 30 seconds.
Why is this the only place in the college where the internet is stable? It's so public.
Just
because
to
it's
make you embarrassed.
Because it's public,
at
that's
least you
why
have
it's still
some
stable.
stable internet.
That does help.
There is no stable internet at my college, so don't even.
And the rest of my dorm mates don't understand why I get so upset when there's no stable internet.
Apparently your dorm mates are new to the internet. Welcome.
Welcome!
The internet welcomes
Half of them didn't
everyone.
even bring computers.
You say what now?
Half of
In
them didn't
college without a computer.
Half of them didn't bring computers.
That's kind of
why.
That's scary. How to get
Reminder
through?
that we're a hippie college. We like all the
Oh yeah, you're
outdoorsy
hipsters.
stuff.
You're hipsters.
Hipsters, hippies, whatever. I went to a harvest festival yesterday, actually.
That's cool.
So how many fandoms did you count during your time so far?
I like how we're all just chatting about whatever while Pack's just diligently playing the game, trying to get to the next line.
I carved a pumpkin.
I am looking forward to.
All these mushrooms and nobody to stand by them.
You know what's mildly entertaining? Just popped into a game of League. Somebody's named the Mushroom.
Perfect timing!
You must be a team up. You must play team up.
I was chopping on
like
blue
Jargon.
mushrooms in dust last night.
I really hope this doesn't become the next potato on a stick thing.
What?
Honey, I kept
The
wanting
mushrooms?
to tell you that the mushrooms that grow
Yeah, the
blood green
mushrooms.
were
I don't
actually
want to become the
healing
new
you.
hit potato on a stick.
No, my thing is always, it has been and probably will continue to be the glowstone. What is this thing?
That glowstone, I was there for that. Then again, you probably figured that because I'm always here, but
True.
yeah, I remember getting angry over that.
Can you explain that, please? Because I missed that quite obviously.
Porthole to nothing!
What
Alright,
the...
let's just put it this way. It would be easier to count the number of streams I've missed rather than the number of streams I've caught.
You can probably count it on one hand.
Actually, it's 7. I've missed 7.
The number of continents, the number of sides in a cube.
What
there
I
definitely aren't 7 sides on a cube.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to count
There's
the
the
inside.
inside.
Then that would be multiple sides.
See, you
Then
got
the
that,
side.
honey. I knew you got that, honey.
Kid, Pack answered.
I was trying to, but...
I know, that's why I'm trying to nicely. Because I could hear you going, the reason...
The reason that the glowstone is a thing is because in one of my streams, I went and did a glowstone hunt. And during the glowstone hunt, I decided to get back at all the people that get really OCD in the streams that are not actually OCD, that, you know, drive every stream crazy, which I do often because I am a troll. And I found a gigantic patch of glowstone, mined every single bit of it, except for one. And then pointed at it, looked at it over and over again, stared at it, pointed it out over and over, and walked away. And then I went back later on, went back up to it, covered it up with another rack, and put a torch over the top of it to signify that it's there, so nobody will ever know it's there to pick it, and so that everybody on my stream knows that it still exists. And then I deleted
That's
that.
the best story I've ever heard.
Just to torque everybody off. That's why he did it. That's the same reason why he's got one funky-facing jack-o'-lantern. Yeah.
Allegedly.
He'll do it on purpose.
I actually never noticed the jack-o'-lantern. It just ow, 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 ow.
It's
my head hurts
Sorry,
just thinking
sorry.
about that.
See, now I've never actually shown that jack-o'-lantern. All I've done is shown the top of it. No one's ever actually. I did that off stream. Nobody actually saw me put that in there. I just pointed it out that I've turned all of these jack-o'-lanterns in my tree farm in one direction, except for this one particular one, and everybody absolutely flipped their lid over it.
And wanted you to go back and show them. And you're
Right.
like, this one right here.
Yep.
But you never actually saw it. Yep.
Yep. I've never actually shown it.
Randomly saying ow, I'm still sore from last night. LARPing. Oh god, that sounded bad.
You know, I wasn't.
And no one would have thought that if you hadn't said it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you did that one to yourself, babe.
The whole role-playing part of that doesn't make it sound any better, by the way.
Right?
I think that was still the better
Apocalypse
option.
LARP.
Yeah, she loves her LARPs.
I was dying in a vampire life and I still wasn't smart enough to.
Mardek logic, you dodge the attack, but you still get poisoned.
Yeah.
Like, I played the tank again last night, and people seem to think it's a good idea to stab the tank repeatedly with their weapons. Even though that's how you kill it, they'll even continue doing it after you're dead. And it really hurts.
Okay, for the
You
record,
must be angry at the tank in order to win.
I think that
Oh,
I'm
you
pretty
beat the
sure I need to
tank,
go
that's
down
just-
here, but I'm gonna go around this way first to see if there's anything that I'm missing. So that's why I'm going. Plus, this does gain some levels, and we are having a nice conversation, so this works.
Yay, conversation.
Yay!
Yay!
And of course, every time I tell people they're hitting me too hard, they always respond with some variation of "Don't be a wuss."
And that's when you say, I'm not a wuss, I'm a girl, and ow, you're freaking hitting me too hard.
No, honey, that's when you kick them in the balls.
Yeah,
I'm
let's go with
inclined
that
to
one.
agree.
You would.
I can honestly say I've never done that in my life, although the thought has crossed my mind.
Honey, I kinda think you're too nice too.
Hey!
Honey, just once. Honey, just once. When someone pisses you off, go ahead.
No, no. Although it's funny that he laughs because he gets to hear me be fussy-faced, where the rest of you guys are like, "Oh, honey would never say something mean," and I'm like, "This person ticked me off," when I'm ranting and like, "Yep." So of course he laughs because he's like,
Thank you for that very
listen to all these
disturbing
people."
mental image, honey. That is now burned into the back of my mind and will be there until the day I die and 20,000 years beyond.
AKA he'll forget in 20 minutes.
Oh, wait, what were we talking
I've
about?
actually said that to him. I'm like, it's funny because everybody's like, "Oh, hun, you're so nice," and little do they know all the crap that I say to you when I'm irritated.
It's fine just as long as you're not saying stuff about us.
No.
I love how she's just no.
Hon, I didn't like the
would
sound of that.
never
Now
be
my feelings are hurt for
fussy-faced.
no reason.
No. It's usually something like here, like, "You idiot, why would you say that to me?" Or, just something like that. But yeah, I do I do get to vent to somebody, okay? One person out there hears all the real stuff.
Nobody has a cure spell or something?
Nope. Too early.
Not yet.
That's really dumb.
It's a
I don't
pretty.
think it's even Mardek that gets it. I think it's like Charla or something in the next game. That you
He does get removed
Cure.
taint. He gets
Oh, he
something,
does?
yeah.
And Charlotte is like no more in the rest of this game.
Yeah, her and what's his face that she's with don't really show up until the third one.
Okay, I just somehow left. I guess I'm going over here now. Well, before I do that, I'm going to go find a save crystal and heal.
Take the other path.
Healing is good. There we go. Nice and healed up.
It's It's always so weird listening to Pack talk and then watching the stream and realizing that it's still several seconds behind.
Oh, look! It's Vehrn. Is this Vehrn? Vehrn? I think this is Vehrn. Vehrn got his butt kicked, evidently. The old proud guy.
Hour, remember?
Yeah,
okay.
He was a yerk anyway.
Yeah, speaking of dead in the hour, Deugan, you're up. Do you have why does this not surprise me?
No, that's not next in the script, darling.
Okay.
No.
Well, no, there's just some things that didn't translate to the script, so.
Okay, he said, why does that surprise me? Then, hey, soldiers, help me, will you? Why don't you ask Yallar to help you? I did, but I must have somehow upset him. I don't remember. None of this is showing up in the script?
No.
Okay.
There's no more with Vehrn.
I don't remember, but I did. Okay. I did not. I can't read this. Must have been ignoring me because I did, and now this is my punishment for doing whatever it was that I did wrong. Forgive me, Yallar. But please, we're here for the same reason, Armin. We're trying to get rid of the monster Shaman, so please let me come with you. We can all help each other. So now he joins the party. And then Emela says, no, I think maybe we should probably should let him come with us. I mean, what harm could an extra sword arm do? Oh, so you're convinced, yeah.
Are you guys not looking in the side quest area? Because that's probably where it is.
Doesn't matter, lines are over.
Sorry.
Hi, MKK. What are you sorry for?
It's a good question.
Line?
No, you didn't.
You didn't miss a line.
There's no line here.
Nope.
It wasn't in the script, darling. That's why he was reading for Deugan and Emela and Vehrn.
Who has been priest Gallovar?
Oh, MKK, you're back.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing,
man? Are you
man?
able to be here, darling?
For a bit.
But not for the permanent.
For about 2 hours.
Oh, well. The reason I said it is because you said you weren't going to be here, so your roles were kind of assigned to Flun.
I don't mind.
But, it's okay. You can have your roles back, Flun.
Yeah.
Texas said he had to go for the rest of the night, so you can read the king parts if that comes up. There's whatever Texas had.
As long as things are figured out by the time lines come up, I'm not worried about it. I'm just gonna keep going in and out of that door, evidently. Yeah. That was brilliant.
That's why I'm trying to take care of it, dear.
Thank you.
So, if you would like to take care of Texas Toast Lions, MKK can have his back.
You know what the sad part is, though? Vehrn's a better paladin than Mardek is.
Yeah, he is. That balloon just dropped a rock in my head.
Sure did.
About the past
did
10
it
minutes
help?
of this.
What?
More like 4 minutes.
That works. What?
No.
Okay. I have
This Vehrn dude is underleveled.
He's unleveled, you said? He's level 5!
And he's still better than Mardek.
I was gonna say it.
I know, which is sad. Put this thing on.
Commercial in T-15.
Okay.
By the way, Pac, since this is a commercial, I'm just gonna bring this up. You know, in the third game, there's a walkthrough type thing to go with it.
There. What?
There's a walkthrough for the third game, I believe. I just wasn't sure if you were aware. I thought I'd throw that out there for whenever you get to it.
Well, yeah.
There's also the fact that he's played the games before.
Twice.
Oh, I wasn't aware that he'd already played them. My bad.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah.
Well, where do you think the idea for this game came from, and that I've been talking about all this time?
Pack, you play a lot of weird things.
This is true. This is true. But I usually play the weird things because I've learned about the weird things.
Learned about doesn't necessarily mean play.
Still, you've never done the party dialogue, even though you've played this before.
Yeah, but I don't usually do that kind of stuff either. Just randomly talking to somebody in your party.
I always do that whenever I play games like this. I find it interesting.
Let me put it this way, I probably have, but it's been so long, and they were not memorable to me at the time because they weren't as relevant as now. Because she knows exactly what I'm talking about, and that's why she brought it up.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Secretly, she's still hopeful.
No, I'm not.
You are so mean, hon.
You are.
You are so mean.
Nuh-uh.
Uh-uh, she says like an innocent 5-year-old.
I'm not.
And you're just making it go eep.
You broke
You're the one that brought it up, baby. I'm just saying.
I didn't mean like that.
Sorry.
That was the sound of Ant skyrocketing into the distance.
Wait, Nightbot keeps track of Ant going eep?
lyeoj added an eep.
I did.
And yes, we do have an eep counter.
And
we had 5?
For now, I think it was started a few minutes ago.
No.
I love you.
No, you don't.
Oh, she sounds like a pouty 6-year-old.
Well, Hun loves everybody, so.
I do.
Dang it.
No.
Someone says that Hinty the Kitty just said that someone needs to make a meep collage.
Pack barrier break.
Why? They're weak.
You need to level it somehow, don't you? It's one of Deugan's skills that you need the level.
Yeah, you're right. I'll level with barrier. Yeah. You're right.
I'm sorry, it's just I've played this before too, and it's
He's got to level up Smite Evil too, so I'm working on that one at the same time. Things need to fall over. Stop living.
See, this is the fun of playing with people you love, man. Everybody's there to tell you what you're doing wrong and to fix yourself.
I can live with it. I can live with it.
I know, me too.
And then there are the people who like to poke fun at things.
Crackmine,
yourself before you wreck yourself.
Hun, Crackmine fan is yelling at you.
I know. He wants to know what I did to Ant. And I didn't do anything except say an honest opinion I didn't even think about at the time I said it. It just I don't have a brain to mouth filter, and I just went and nobody even knows what we're talking about, so it's okay. It's okay. I could explain it if you want.
Oh, you're just making it worse. Just making it worse. That's awesome.
One more eep, people.
I'm sorry. I'm getting in touch with my shaman role later. Sorry.
Shamans are supposed to make fun of people?
No, but she is evil. And I'm going to thoroughly enjoy her evilness.
Oh, I was thinking about the other shaman. Forget I said anything.
And
what?
I love you. And you are adorable. And I bet you're turning like 10 shades of red. And it's so much fun to make somebody else blush because I'm the one who always ends up blushing and turning 10 shades of red. Ha!
Oh,
Nice
the
that
derpage
person
in
pushes you
chat.
down the stairs if you fake doing it to her once.
I what?
I'm in public, you guys.
Oh, that's
I'm the
right.
one
That's
who always
right.
gets to turn 10 shades of red, and you know, it's now I know why you guys enjoy making me blush so much because it's kind of fun.
Oh, so now you're doing it. That's even meaner. That's even more mean. That's even more mean.
No,
We're
I
all
just
monster. We've
realized.
turned Hun into a bully.
No.
Yeah, there's 2 chests over there we gotta get to. And one of the reasons, by the way, I'm checking the map so many times, guys, the way you find secret tunnels in this game is by looking at the map, purely.
Even in the secret areas, all you have to do is check the map for another secret tunnel.
That is correct.
No, I'm not going to do that to a Rhypig.
Maybe.
I love it. Rypig's like, quick, make her turn 10 shades of red. And if you know, for
11.
the record, 11 shades of red. Excuse me. And Ashbless and Zila are both like, Hun, leave her alone. Be nice. So, stop.
You guys are saying stop, but you're still doing it. This is why you're evil.
I'm just responding to the chat.
I'm sorry.
Okay,
For the
whoever just did the
record,
evil thing, that was fantastic.
That
really
was
didn't
me,
think.
by the way.
Oh.
Oh, so now it's not, because it's me. That's good, yeah.
No, it's still awesome. It's just I didn't really expect it to be
I
you.
was curious question, and I did all this for it.
I know it. I just answered an honest.
Okay, moving on. Moving on with conversation. Moving on with conversation.
Let's go back to the internet.
Ooh, guys, hold on. In the Google thingy, there's a person with a neon cat picture.
Anonymous neon cat, yeah.
Just thought I'd point that out.
You know, the sad thing is that I leveled up before this, and I'm still barely doing any damage to anything.
Meg, I love you too. Don't go beast on me. I didn't really break her. I just dented her a tiny bit.
Hun, that doesn't sound any better.
The sad thing is she might be right, just a little bit.
You shouldn't compare Ant to a car rental.
What is wrong with you people? What part of move on is not...
Jack, there's nothing wrong with any of us that isn't wrong with you. I'm sorry.
There's nothing wrong
That's
with
not
us.
something to be proud of.
Aside from the fact
Sure
that we
it
don't know
is.
if there's anything wrong with us.
There's a lot of things wrong with me, but I'd rather not go into detail.
We have an error correction program that has an error that it can't notice because the error stops it from noticing the error.
What? No, never mind. I don't want to know what. I don't want to know the what on that one. But the what is retracted.
Errorception. Errorception.
There was an error that wasn't handled because of a different error.
I was trying to figure out what you were saying while trying to play the game at the same time, and something lost. Fire, so we want to use.
I am sorry. I am so sorry.
Oh, come on, if something
somebody is
die.
asking you to turn the in-game sounds down a bit.
Can't. That's the problem. The in-game sounds have on and off. That's about it.
I think that's the same in the third one too.
Yeah.
Like
Mixers
your
are overrated.
volume mixer thing. Oh, because that's how I got away with turning down one game.
Of course, I picked the place. Of course, I picked the place near where the school choir's practicing.
We can't hear it. It's okay, baby.
Can you guys
Hopefully
hear
you
the movie
can
that's
hear
playing
us.
in the background for me?
Nope.
Or no? Okay, good, because that would have been awful.
Oh, now I gotta
At
know.
least they're good.
Yeah, that's what I was saying with the Windows sound mixer, darling. It worked for me for one game.
This is my life, you guys. This is my life.
We don't even hear it, Ant. The music from the game is, I'm sure, drowning it out quite well.
Yeah, I don't hear it at all.
I can't hear it over Pack's background noise.
Oh, I actually went into town yesterday for the first time.
Okay.
So I actually am getting out of my room.
There you
Getting out
go.
of your room lots. Don't even say that. You've gone to festivals, and you've gone to your LARPing thing, and you've gone to all sorts of stuff, because we see it when we talk about it in the mod chat. So
And in the case of the LARPing, we pick on you mercilessly for it.
Hey, I haven't said lightning bolt one time.
Until now.
That was factual. We do pick on you mercilessly for it.
Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt!
Oh, come on, there's nothing wrong with it.
Actually, instead of doing lightning bolt, because that was so last week, I was gonna say,
Oh man, Hunt just called me unfashionable.
Mushroom.
Unfashionable nerdage. Yeah, that's...
Embrace
that's
your
new.
inner nerd. It's
Shut
okay.
up! Like everybody.
I don't just embrace my inner nerd, I have turned into an inner nerd.
There's like 100 people turn out every time.
That's awesome.
LARPing is fun.
There's 100 people turn out for...
And we went to the Renaissance Festival and we decked ourselves out like gypsies. We went to the grocery store before we left. Oh my goodness. You should have seen the looks as we were walking down the Dylan's aisle. It was like, holy crap, what are those people doing? So it's, yeah, I mean, it's the same thing, baby.
The Dylan's aisle?
Well, yeah, that's, well, a grocery store. The Dylan's, we were walking down the aisles in Dylan's.
See, there's no such thing as Dylan's around here. There's
Yeah.
there's Wegmans, not Dylan's.
Wegmans is an awesome store.
I haven't heard of either of those ever.
Wegmans is just like a shop, it's a generic shopping store.
No, it's not. It depends where you go. I actually, when Hun came up here for a visit, I actually took her to a Wegmans. I took her to the Wegmans. I took her to the Wegmans that...
Wegmans. Yeah,
there is actually...
Took me, but yeah.
No, there's actually a...
So many
there is actually a Wegmans around here that is so big that people come here to visit it. And
I walked around like
Go
an
ahead, yeah.
absolute dirt.
let me hear some of the things that you saw there, Hun, that made your jaw drop. I'm just kind of curious.
Well, everything was amazing. Like the truffle, and I took a picture of it, and I commented that it looked like a dried up little turd, but it had a $1,000 price tag on it.
That's $1,000 for a mushroom, guys. $1,000 for a tiny. It's still a mushroom.
Have you never been to a fancy restaurant? Truffles are expensive.
$1,000 for diamonds.
The mushroom guy who was refilling the mushroom stuff, because I like whispered, I want a picture of the price for the girls, and so Pac's like, well, get in there and get your picture. He took me right back, and the mushroom guy was there, so I didn't want to get in the way, and he's like, excuse me, she wants a picture of the truffle. So he was giving me a bad time. And then there was cheese. There was like aisles and miles and miles of cheese, and I got to try 3 cheeses that I'd never had before, and
this is a grocery store, guys. Yeah.
It was the coolest. And then once we left the cheese section, there was a huge section of...
I've never heard somebody so excited about going to a grocery store.
Oh, wait, there's more.
I am such a foodie, man. I was going nuts. And then there was like there was an antipasta thing that was like 3 antipasta, and there was like 3 freaking aisles of different stuff, one of which was all olives. And I was walking by going, ooh, olives taste was amazing. And I kept, and then Pac was asking people behind the counter. Yeah, we walked around the olive bar. It was amazing. And then they had a tea bar, and so I got and so he bought me a tea, and I got a tea from like Sri Lanka or something.
Honey, I'll put it very, very simply. I wish there were actual tea shops where I live, so I could go in, get my little netbook, sit down, and watch Doctor Who drinking tea in the middle of wherever the hell I am, which I'm not disclosing.
It was awesome. And you know what? The funny thing is, the whole time I was in New York, I had so many people make jokes about, as soon as they heard I was from Kansas, well, you're not in Kansas anymore, Dorothy. But the first thing I said when I was walking around that store was, holy mama, you're not in Kansas anymore, Dorothy.
I can vouch that is actually the first thing that she said when she walked in the door.
Yeah, and then my jaw dropped and my mouth stayed open the entire time we were at the store from there, because I was suddenly a yokel hit going, oh, and look at there, and look at there, and look at there. Yeah, I had fun at Wegmans.
Oh dear.
Yeah, this is the grocery store and all grocery stores in Wegmans, so yeah.
I'm fairly certain Wegmans is only 2 of them.
What?
In New York. There's only 2 Wegmans around New York, I believe.
No.
No. I've been to like 10 personalized.
There are.
Yeah.
There's 2 within
It's a big chain.
There's 2 within a walking distance of me, man.
I was gonna say we passed 2 or 3 as we went around doing things. So
yeah, they're actually quite common in New York.
There's none on the
There are
northeastern side.
46 in New York.
There you go.
Well, okay.
It was really, really cool though. And then, like everywhere, once I started tasting things and getting all excited about everything, and then he's like, okay, every new aisle we went to, he's like, okay, my friend is from Kansas. She's never been in this store. What kind of samples can you?
I had to explain the dropped jaw, hon.
Shut up. I didn't drool, okay?
Adorable.
I didn't
Are you
actually
sure you
drool,
didn't
but
drool?
no, but well, maybe a little bit with the cheese. It was awesome. I got to have soft and hard goat cheese. I never had goat cheese before, and then I got to have brie, and I never had that before either. And
I got her going. I'm sorry.
and I got to have all. There's probably like 3 other cheeses I got to try there that I didn't. Like Gouda. I got to have Gouda too. I got to have a grilled Gouda sandwich.
Was the Gouda good?
That's good.
It was good. It was so good.
It was very good.
Very good.
And the funny thing was, when we pulled up, he actually said, "Okay." Before we pulled in, he said, "Okay, believe it or not, I am taking you to a grocery store, and don't just trust me when we get in." And I'm like, "Okay, well, I don't care." And we walked in, and then that's when the jaw dropped and the Dorothy joke came out. I was like, "This is not a grocery store." I took pictures of the candy aisle, cause it.
Oh, the candy aisle, yeah.
I also might have picked out like every gummy. Different type of gummy, like 2 of every kind of gummy. There
I can tell you what,
you
probably didn't get that you really wanted to.
What?
Jelly babies.
Oh, okay. I've just run into somebody. Is the next